Hey guys, this is Tolly and welcome to Elder Scrolls Legends Story Mode Part 3. Got the words out. Barely made it through that intro, but I did it, guys. I did it. I wasn't expecting to get any streaming done until Saturday, but I ended up having a bit of time this evening. I am fairly exhausted, so rather than jump into some Oblivion or some HOTS, I thought we'd just play some more Elder Scrolls Legends, mostly because this is what I really wanted to spend my evening doing, so why not stream it? Why not? Why not? Hello, Aunt Merc123, and I am also glad, Hardstyle. Glad to be here, as always. So we're going to jump into some of this. I will say, before we go and play some story, real quick here, I did play a little bit off camera. I didn't do any of the story. I played 3 matches of practice. I played Novice, which unlocked Adept, which then when I played Adept, unlocked Expert, and then I played 1 game of Expert. This gave me 5 gems, this gave me 10, and this gave me 15, so I gained 30 from that. And then I played 1 game of Casual, and I don't remember what the reward was. But I have a booster pack. I don't think it was a booster pack. I'm not sure where this booster pack came from, but we have a booster pack. Good evening to you, Draco. Good evening as well. So let's open this booster. Why not start this stream out strong? Let's see what we get. Let's start by opening some booster packs. And we get heal a creature and then give +1/+1, a 0 action. That's interesting. I like that. I play purple. I'm not a big fan of the Necromancer for my deck. Don't really like that Cursed Spectre. Prophecy destroy a creature could be really strong, we've seen, but I don't play yellow. I just started maybe like 2 minutes ago. All I've done is basically explain that I'm doing some Elder Scrolls Legends, not Oblivion or HOTS tonight, because I'm pretty tired, and we're just going to play some card games. And we got a guard. So blue was the highest rarity, so not a super rare one, but I do like this Healing Hands card. I might try and put that in my deck in a bit. And then back buttons up here, right. Also, I feel like people are still getting caught up on the Return to Oblivion series. Watching the view numbers, it looks like there are people slowly making their way through those parts. I can understand putting out 2 hours, well, two 2-hour parts a day, or a week, sorry, means I'm putting out 4 hours of Oblivion a week. I can understand how it might be hard for people to keep up, so maybe giving people a little bit of a chance is not a bad idea also.
Look, the Emperor's guards.
Rather than doing some more just because I have time. Knife in the Dark. So we're almost done this chapter, this act. There's no info for this one. Right, we played this mission twice last time and ended up dying in the last 2 attempts last stream, and I messed up at the very end and I could have won, but I didn't play an equipment card that would have given me 1 more +1/+1 to a creature, and he was left with 1 health. That was a mistake on my part. We don't need this 7. I don't mind these 2 though. We'll keep those, and we're going second, so we'll get the +1 mana from the ring. Do we want to play that +1 mana right now in order to be able to play a Fighter Guild recruit? No, he didn't play anything on his turn. Let's just pass. He also passed. This is looking up for us. Let's throw down a tree minion on this side. 1/1 guard, basically just blocking that lane, but also giving me that +1 magicka, which will accelerate me, which is good. I like it. The acceleration. Still hasn't played anything. That makes me a little fearful. What was his deck again? Oh, I don't quite remember everything he does. So let's toss down... I don't really have any great attacks right now. Let's throw him down and see if we can get him as a guard. We do. There's about a 50-50 chance of the top card of my deck being purple. It's a little less than 50%, so we get that +2... or +0/+2 in guard, so that's good. And then we pass. Could have spent the ring and played the guild, but that's fine. Okay, he makes that choice. That's only a 1. That's not biggest deal. Ooh, plus more magicka. I do like. We'll attack for 3. And then we can put down both. Let's throw down the tree minder here, and let's throw down the fighter's guild here, which has lethal. So if he attacks, he dies. Not that I really need him to. With that 1/4, it's not going to do a lot of damage to me, but they'll pile up and become difficult to deal with. Hi, Spartan.
Get them.
He destroyed a wounded creature. Okay. That's fine. That's still just a 1/5. I'm not too worried about it. We'll attack for 3. And we'll attack for 1. Destroyed one of his runes, so he drew a card. So he has quite a few cards in hand, which is annoying. I'd like to get this 5/4 on the field. I'd also like to get this 4/4 on the field, but I kind of like their effects. The -1/-1 is useful, and the silence is useful. I feel like not playing stuff is also annoying. I want to keep... I'm not playing anything this turn is not good either, so we're going to toss that down. We're going to lose out on its bonus effect, but we're going to force him to have to do something. Like that. So he's wasting some of his cards, potentially, but I wasted an effect. Okay, that's a 3/3 with no lethal. But we can't attack it this turn because this lane has the shadow effect. What's the color of the cards mean? It's similar to Magic the Gathering. It's almost like basically like if you've ever played Magic, there's like white, red, black, blue, and green. It's kind of like that, but then they kind of tie it in this Elder Scrolls game to like stat bonuses. So I believe purple is endurance and like green is agility, but it's just set types. So like your deck can only be 2 colors. So I have a purple and green deck. Not going to be able to kill, or not going to be able to attack that because it has cover for the first turn. We can give the dagger to this guy though, that way if he attacks here, this guy will still kill him. And then we'll attack for 3, giving him another card because we broke one of his runes. And then we attack for 2, so a little bit of damage also by putting that knife on him. And then I don't feel like using any of these other cards yet, so we're going to keep passing.
There is plenty for all.
So dealing 1. Okay, so that left it alive. But now he's going to do that. So then the lethal didn't really matter, but... Ooh. This would allow me to heal creatures in a friendly lane and give them +1/+1, which would bring this thing back up to a 3/5 and then make it a 4/6. Which actually seems like probably a good move. We could also throw this guy down here who has Pilfer, which means every time he successfully attacks an opponent, he gets +3/+0, which is what the Pilfer effect means. And then we play this on this lane. That way he also gets the +1/+1. And then we attack for 4. And I don't think we need the Yule Shield yet.
Bondar, curse you!
He's going to destroy a wounded creature, I bet. 1, and then...
The forest will not suffer
no,
your
silence
presence.
a creature.
Right,
Which gets rid of all of his pluses. I get my +3/+3 armor because he broke one of my runes, so I draw a card. I feel like we just hit him and we hit him again. Because we attack for 4, putting him at 10. If he doesn't kill this guy, which he has a lot of creature destruction, so there's a good chance he can. But if he doesn't... I could give him +3/+3. Make him a 7. Attack for 7, and the next turn I just need to do another attack. or I attack for 4, put him to 10. The next turn he's a 7/3, attack again and do ransack. But I think doing as much damage as possible now is probably going to be more beneficial. Because I still have enough health that I can take all of these hits from him and I should be fine. Does this have any ongoing? That's summon, silence, that's summon, and that's just a charge. I'm holding on to this because it has silence, and that silence can be really good for removing bonus effects. Alright, we're going to pass. I have a lot of these cards that I feel like I just hold on to. He can also just do a ton of direct damage. If I'd have thrown the Yule Shield on him, he would have gotten +1/+1 for each creature, which might have given him +3/+3, and he would have been able to survive that. That's unfortunate. So I'm going to take 12 damage next turn. Still not enough to kill me. I think we toss this here.
Blood on the waters.
Again, none of his creatures have any crazy ongoing effects, so the silence isn't super useful. If we throw this down here, it becomes a 4/4. If we throw the shield on it, it would get +1/+1 for each creature, making it a 7/7. Still not really doing much. He'd trade this for this, and then attack for 5, which is... none of this is great. None of it's great. Or we just go for the kill. Next turn, if we can attack for 4...
You must be cleansed.
We're just going to do it this way. We're going to take a ton of damage.
Get them!
Teach you to mess with
Draw
me.
some cards for all the runes that I'm losing. Hopefully get another ransack or something. +5/+5 would do it as
The
well.
forest is my strength and my courage.
The forest is my cloak.
Destroy a wounded creature. Shoot. Okay. We need to get past this guard creature. So if we still had our silence creature, we would have been able to remove the guard and then attack directly, but we used the silence last turn, so it probably was a good idea to just continue to hold on to it. I didn't need to play it last turn. Although he would have killed this creature instead with all of those effects he used on my silence one, so it doesn't really matter. Can I survive another turn? He's going to deal... Yeah, no, I can't. At this point, I lose. Can play this for 6. We can activate it to draw a random card from an opponent. Deal 1 damage to a creature. We can try and deal 1 damage to this thing, because it's pretty much my greatest threat, because if I can just do a little bit... Oh no, I messed up victory, didn't I? Yep, I messed up. So correct move would have been not to play the orb, would have been to ransack, kill this for 3, dwarven armor this for 6, which would have been my full 12, and attack and kill for 9. That was victory, and I messed it up. Okay. Yeah, that would have been win. Yeah, that would have did it.
The power of the
This one
fills
offers
me.
something tasty.
Mud and mayhem.
Get them!
And that's victory for him.
Teach you to mess with me.
This game's close. Ooh, prophecy. Yes, please.
Doom on strike you!
So that had guard and lethal, meaning he has to trade into my
Forest
card.
is my cloak.
Prophecy on that one lethal guard is pretty great. Elder Hearthstone, huh? Yeah, I'm really enjoying it. It's pretty good. Then we dwarven armor, it's this, and then
You
attack
won't
rate.
even see me coming.
Whoa. If it hadn't been for that prophecy, that's the one thing I really like, is this whole idea of like it's not reliable, but the idea of being able to play instance cards on my opponent's turn is something that, to my understanding, Hearthstone didn't have. I could have won that without needing that luck though, but you're right, I was very lucky.
No. The troops must believe the Emperor is strong. Stranger, you have proven a mighty warrior. Take my armor. In my helm, none will know who you are. Lead the battle in my stead. The fate of the Empire is in your hands.
It's a lot to have in my hands. All right. Game reward. It's gonna be some crystals. Got 100 of those. I do play green. Summon, destroy, wounded enemy creature. Added multiples to my deck. And Band of Survivors, I don't play red. This I should look at.
Free from prying eyes, the Imperial forces launched a surprise attack from the west, followed by a similar attack from Cheydinhal. The hero would then lead the charge to the city gates.
Well, in that armor, you certainly look like the Emperor. Form up on the Emperor. Charge!
Ass fooling them. They don't realize I'm not the Emperor. What's the info on this one? You must fight through your opponent's city gates in the left lane before you can play to the right lane. Okay. That sounds interesting. Let's edit our deck real quick and see what they did, because after each of those match, when it says add it to deck, they actually just straight up add it. So I'm at 51 cards right now. Did they just add one of this guy? It looks that way, doesn't it? Leaf Lurker. Leaf Lurker. Are these alphabetical? No, they're probably in mana cost. Yeah. Okay, so I only have one. But he still seems like an alright card. 5 mana for a 4/3, summon, destroy a wounded creature. Keep pushing and finish the story mode before going on to practice or PvP. At the very start of this stream, I'll mention it again real quick. I ended up playing off camera a little bit, and I did already do the practice mode just to see what it was, and I went through and I only had novice unlocked, and I did novice, I did adept, and then I did expert, because you beat novice, you get adept, you beat adept, you get expert, and then I tried expert, and I beat each one first try. I got 5 gems from this, 10 from that, and 15 from that, and then I played one game of PvP just to try it, and I kind of raffle stomped him. He was just attacking into my lethal creatures and attacking creatures and losing them to creatures that had regenerate. I don't think he maybe fully understood all the mechanics yet. But I was just playing casual, so that's probably also part of it. But I did that off camera. I had some time at lunch the other day, and I was like, I just want to play more of this game. I like card games. As a general rule, I'm a big fan of card games, whether it was Pokemon in middle school, Yu-Gi-Oh! Middle school, high school, Magic the Gathering late part of high school. I like card games. And then over the past 10 years since, I've kind of tried and find time to play when I can. I like playing, but Hearthstone I never got into because I was always afraid if I got into Hearthstone I would just not stop playing it. I was a little afraid that it would be like too much. I haven't seen this creature useful yet, but I don't think we've drawn her yet. This I've seen some real use, and obviously that guy is really handy. The Dwarven armaments can have that real big bonus where you just give a guy +5/+5 in attack for the win. This thing's okay. I've seen it clear the board a few times against little decks. Oh, choices. Choices. I think we're just going to drop him for now. Oh, how much could I break him down for? +100. Okay, yeah, because he's purple. Yeah, we're gonna remove him for the time being. I like the way my deck currently plays. It's not perfect, obviously. It's missing a lot of stuff, but I'm just gonna keep playing it as is and try and get a better understanding of it. Okay, so we're playing. Your options are limited until you storm the city gates. So we have to beat this 0/6.
Our job is to take that gate and fast.
We just need a lethal. That's none of those are lethals. We're going to redraw those. That guy has lethal. All right. We're going second, so we'll have the mana, extra mana from the ring. Oh.
Extra quiver, thank the 8.
So he's going to attack from this side. We're going to activate the ring, and we're going to put down this to try and destroy the wall.
Haste will reclaim me.
Tell me your injuries.
That's close enough.
He's going to do some damage pretty quick here. We are going to attack the wall, killing it, and then we'll spend a mana and place this tree minder here to get +1 magicka, and then say go.
Steadfast, brothers.
Tell me where it hurts.
That's close enough.
Man, you just need that fighter guild recruit. He can take any gate. Just that dude. He goes in there with a little bit of like poison on his dagger, stabs the gate falls apart. That's how that works. What did that thing do? I was reading chat. Give other creatures in this lane +1/+1 if the top card is agility or no, strength. I can't remember what that's. Willpower. I think the yellow might be willpower. So he's kind of raffle stomping me on that side. Let's drop this thing over here. Hope for yes, it's gonna be a 3/3 or a 3/5 with guard, so that'll be helpful. We'll do 1 damage because we can, and then we could play one more creature, this guy, if we used our mana ring, but I don't think it's gonna be that helpful.
That's close enough.
Tell me where it hurts.
You can't defeat us.
Okay. Regenerate's nice, but we don't have a lot of creatures to really play it on. I don't really want to waste my summon yet. Man. Now this will have +2/+2 once we get 7. So it's okay to play it now. I just don't want to waste a turn doing nothing. So we'll do that. And then I like the idea of just equipping this with regeneration and giving it a little bit more damage. And I can't attack with newly played cards. So I'm leaving this open for another 6.
Never outsmart me.
After you play an action, do 2 damage to your opponent. Oh man.
Close enough.
Well, we'll play that over there.
You can't defeat us.
We'll at least stop some of it. Play this and draw a card. We can also just play the silence character and then silence her so that her ability doesn't do anything. I kind of don't mind that idea. So we play this here, silence her so that she's just going to do 4 damage, and then attack for 4. Can also use our last extra mana on the ring and then play this Thieves Guard here, letting us draw a card. So we're going to get a little bit of card advantage.
Mud and mayhem.
Sorry, I missed a bit of chat there. Let's hit go. I just got here. Sorry, yeah, this is my favorite thing to do, and I can't wait till it comes to mobile. What's your experience with deck building on this? Because that's my purpose of this mode just for me.
That's close enough.
Man, they're hitting pretty hard on this side. Ooh, charged lethal. I love this creature. Deal 2 damage to an enemy creature or give a creature +2/+2. Sorry, I didn't actually answer your question. I have not seen the 3 storm, or I haven't seen the Stormcloaks or the Maquis the Lie in this game. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Let's try. I can drop this down for 4 and then like kill like this 4/4, preventing some of the damage he's gonna do next turn. or I can wait a turn and then next turn make it a 4/4 so that it can be a little stronger, but I still don't. Let's just drop this here, which is going to be a 4/4. That'll help maybe attack and deal with some of that. And I could give it +3/+3, so it could be a bit stronger. Oh, there's so many options. You know what? We'll toss this down here. We'll use it for a purpose and just kill something. We'll kill this one. And then we'll attack for 6. We're somewhat keeping up on damage. I feel like he's got us a little bit on the run here. But that's been the mechanic of this whole thing. Destroy a creature.
That's close enough.
If you play in action, gets +1/+1. Ugh.
Brains of a fraud.
Ooh, charge. Alright, we've got 8 mana to work with. We could drop this down and charge attack something. Namely this guy. We could also put the shield on this dude.
Mud and mayhem.
I think it makes sense just to trade that one out. Right away. Then trade this one right away. We could shield him so he gets plus... There's options. I have never heard of that character before. Takahashi. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Maik. No, I don't think I've seen Maik. Although I've done Let's Plays of Oblivion and Skyrim, so it's very possible I've run into him and I just don't remember, but... let's attack here. Let's heal him. And give him +1/+1. And then drop this charged creature here. And trade. Maybe not the best way to go about this, but I'm going to give it a try. I get to kill that. That's unfortunate.
This day shall be auspicious.
When you play an action, he gains drain for the turn. Okay, well, we can't do enough damage with just this guy. We could remove his creature. I want to keep creature control on my side. We'll drop him for guard, and then we'll drop the speaker on this side for 2, which will give us a bit of extra magicka, but mostly just another attacker is what I'm looking for.
We must break through
Board
their
wipes. Fantastic.
Let me enlighten your way.
Okay, okay. Not sure why this has that weird blue aura around it. We'll drop this guy and then we'll put the hue shield on him. And we'll say go. And he just kills it. It's a lot of direct damage here.
Will please the Queen
Oh,
of Shadows.
hello, Dark Terrorist? It's not terrorist. It's Dark Terrorizer? There we go. Words, they're hard. Let's drop this guy here. Give him +3/+3, and then we'll pass. Does he have another direct damage? Gave things breakthrough.
Consume you.
+5.
You'll pay for this.
There's a good chance he has this. I can kill this. And I can drop that there. And then we can pass. He just needs to do 2. Or he just needs to do, he needs 2 plus 1 more. He's going to do that 1. I don't think I can stop all of this. I can, okay, well I can stop it for this turn. I'm drawing a lot of equipment. I really like equipment. But I'm starting to think we may have a little bit too much. I'm just trying to keep this thing alive.
Blood on the waters.
So we can do 18 damage. Shackled. He's out of cards and I have board advantage, so I should be in the running to win here. Unless he can do 1 damage. That's not it. So here's the thing. At this point, we can do enough to kill. But he has 3 runes, which is going to cause him to draw 3 cards. I know I didn't attack with the 4-3, because if I had have attacked with the 4-3, well, I guess it wouldn't have triggered another rune, because he gained up health. But I was thinking I don't want to attack until I have enough to kill him outright. That was my whole thinking, because I don't want him getting cards from these runes, because I had him on the run, and if he had have drawn a few extra cards from each time his health passes one of these, he gets a draw. Depending on what he drew, he could have potentially won. Now, I'm in a good spot, but he could have cards that have prophecy, which once you get their health beyond this point, they will... any cards with prophecy can be played instantly without paying their cost. So if it's like a destroy creature or something, that could be really bad for me. I'm going to deal 3 damage to him directly so that I can get 3 health back in case he draws something that might hurt me, because I don't want to die to that. Hey, Rosham Buix 89. I love that. Hello, I'm first time live viewer, long time subscriber. The only thing you're watching out for is Prophecy Lightning Bolt. Go for it. Yeah. So we attack for 5. Probably. He gets a Prophecy card. We attack for 4. He gets a Prophecy card. Nope, nothing. We attack for 10. Doesn't matter what he draws. He's already at -1.
Come on, we've got to find Narafin before it's too late.
I think there may have been a more effective way. I almost would have wanted him to get him at 11 health and then give my guy that +1 dagger and attack for 11 all at once, but that still worked. I think if you can get lethal in this game without activating runes, the better off you are. Man, that was close. I really didn't think I had that. I may attack an extra time each turn. Okay. We're going to get rid of, or we'll look at that snow saber. I don't know if I want them. Whoa.
Narafin.
Well, well. The Emperor himself. Come to... what? Duel me? You think you can stop me? Is that it? Fool. Look around you. The culling has begun. I will unleash the fires of oblivion tonight. After I've added your body to the pyre.
I try and get in some streams around 6 p.m. PST, which is what time it is when I started. It's now 6:30 for me. But you're right, it's not all that often. Most of the time, the way my schedule works out, it's closer to 7 or 8 for me, which is in basically 2 hours from now. But on the weekends, Saturday and Sunday, I'm pretty consistent around 6 p.m. So, or basically this time. Let's go back into here. I can edit my deck on the play of this one. I was heading out to edit, but I realized I can just hit play here. This is where things get interesting. Upside down Winky Face. Oh my god. Oh my god. So I like this Snow Saber. It has no, like, the extra attack is nice, especially with the fact that I have a lot of equipment in this deck. I have a fair amount of equipment. So much equipment I actually might want to start taking some of it out, but we're gonna say we're good on equipment and just keep. I still have never seen this girl come up. I do let creatures die fairly often, but I feel like an opponent who's smart is gonna just kill her first. We're gonna take her out. That's an easy choice. We'll do that. And then let's hit play. There was no info button, I don't think, for this. Any special effects on the sides? Oh, right side is cover. We don't need a ransack first turn, so we'll get rid of that. We'll keep the Fighter's Guild and the Hist. We're going first, which is unfortunate because we don't have the ring, so we can't play anything. We pass. Clone Magic the Gathering Pokemon Yu-Gi-Oh! Card games. This is the perfect time for me to unwind, which is just after a nice supper. Well, excellent. What is this? Gain drain if there is an enemy creature in this lane. Ugh. Gross. We'll just kill it with our guard, I guess. I don't want to take 4 damage. Actually, you know what? I probably could have just taken 4 damage. And then I would have been able to deal with that. Well, I don't want to take 4 damage over multiple turns, I guess. Let's get +1 Magicka for next turn. We're going to take 4 from him. He's got some big creatures. Gain 5 health. Alright. Deal 10 damage to a creature. That sound felt wasteful to me. Let's play another Hist.
I drop power from these trees.
Now let's give it lethal. I don't mind that. He puts down a 5/3, which is less than ideal. We can drop our 3/2 to attack it next turn. It has breakthrough, so it may just attack me. Let's drop our 2/1 over here and draw a card. Okay, that's not super helpful right now.
I am the emptiness at the center of your home.
Destroy an enemy creature with power 2 or less. Alright, alright. Prophecy. Let's drop that over here.
Too easy.
This is only worth 5. Oh, right. So I think I forgot to mention this, but I realized last time, at the end of the last stream, I was saying this card was really good because I thought it was if you have 7 or more mana, it reduces its cost by 2, but it's actually draw a card, and if the card you drew is 7 or more, reduce its cost by 2. And I drew this 7 creature, but I didn't realize that's a permanent -2 for the rest of the game. So this is just a 5 cost now, so I can play it earlier than I should be able to. Interesting. Very interesting. Let's... Ooh, choices. Choices and decisions, people, now. We can drop this 3. And hope for the guard.
I will be your
Dice roll. We get the
safe.
guard. Okay, so he's going to have to attack here, and that would be a trade, which is good for us. Then we can regenerate at some later point. We'll attack directly here and start building this thing up, because every time he attacks, Pilfer is the ability where each time he damages an opponent, he gets that effect, and the effect he gets is +1/+1, and we'll trade this, because I don't want to take 5 every turn. And then don't need to do that, so we pass. Would you like any deck building help on how fast you're gonna die? This fight's pretty hard. No, I think I'm gonna be fine. I don't know. I'd like to try it myself. Let's drop this here. Let's trade there. Let's drop this here.
I will be your shelf and keep
We
you
get the
safe.
3/5. And we pass. Okay. We could silence him. Not super helpful. Probably the better call is to give him the armor, make him a 6/8 attack. Does not kill. And then we regenerate. Hope for the best. Then he trades. 5/7 over there with guard, and when it is dealt damage, you gain that much health. I'm doing pretty good. Playing some Elder Scroll Legends on what I think is the last boss fight of this expansion, or of the main story, because it seems pretty hard. Chat's pointing out that it's pretty hard, and I'm just trying to figure out how I'm going to get through it. So I can either silence this guy's ability so that he doesn't do that, although gaining health isn't that big of a deal, Or I can just play down a 5/4 and then next turn attack him and use Gold Brand to kill him. Silence may come in handy. Let's go with this plan. We're going to place this down, giving it -1/-1, which will reduce some of the damage it's doing. We'll attack for 7. Because that seems smart. And then next turn we'll attack this thing and then Gold Brand it to kill it. Okay. Another creature, good. Ooh, summon things. That sounds bad. Wow. That's a 9 cost. When you summon another creature, deal 2 damage to your opponent. Okay. Might be victory for him. Let's drop and hope for guard.
I raise the spine of obedience.
No guard. We have to kill this. We drop her there and give him lethal. And then attack here. The other way I could have done that is play Gold Brand and did 2 damage to it to kill it, which may have been the better move, but I'm not entirely sure.
Sheol curse you!
Deal 1 damage to me. No, deal 2 damage on summoning a creature. That's how it goes. Alright. So it was a strong defeat, but we get a level. So that's something. Level up bonus. We also are still getting our daily quests for this. So we just got enough for another booster pack. Level up rewards. We get to level up Divine Conviction. To friendly creatures get +1/+1. We're not playing that deck though, so we're not using yellow, so that's not super useful. I think we go buy a booster. Come on, good purple and greens. That's not super helpful. Ooh, foil epic. All field lanes become shadow lanes. Friendly creatures get +1/+0. I like. My deck is still very much a hodgepodge of random cards. It's not really anything special. I should probably fix that at some point, but I think what that's really going to entail is going through literally every card and being like, which ones fit with like my fast mana advance style? Like, what's the right choices here? Like going through and being like, does this help with having a lot of mana? Does this help with having a lot of mana? And trying to understand what type of deck I'm even trying to build. Argonians. Well, that's neat. How much does that cost to make? 400. Wow. Okay. And then ideally, you'd probably want multiple copies of cards to make your deck reliable, whereas I have a lot of like one-off cards. Yeah, I agree with you, Amorphous. Strategy is for losers. I'll just continue throwing random cards. Let's go find that card that we just got, though. Where? Not here. Oh, we didn't put Healing Hands in either. I like Healing Hands. We're going to do that. In fact, I'm going to get rid of the Plea card, because I feel like most of the time I don't have multiple creatures in a lane right now. He's tending to kill most of them. So we'll just instead have a 0 cost Hidden Trails. That's the one I wanted. And we'll drop one of the armors, I think, for that, because I'm finding I'm drawing a bit too much equipment. This orb might actually be really good because he seems to have a lot of very powerful cards in his deck. Okay. I did pick up another one of the draw a card Thieves Guild dudes, but I actually don't think they're super useful, seeing as I don't have a lot of 7 costs in my deck. So for now, we'll just leave it the way it is. Alright. Let's try another match and then slowly get an understanding of what this deck does well, what this deck does poorly, and whether or not we should even be playing it. Learning the video game. Come with me on this journey of learning. As I see my viewer number drop. No. Just no, Tolhi. I'm not down for learning. That's fair. That's fair. I don't hate this stuff. I will re-roll this because I'd prefer to prophecy draw it. Actually, I'd prefer to prophecy draw. You know what? Let's just... What's the worst that could happen? That's not the worst, but that's pretty bad. That doesn't have me playing anything for quite a few turns. Even Healing Hands I probably should have redrawn because it's not something useful turn 1. We can drop that guy in a Shadow Lane.
This one,
and then say go.
You will lose. Protect Lord Narafin.
Okay. I mean... I think we guard that and get our +1 Magicka, and then we hit for 3. Start of your turn, put an Ice Spike in your hand. Ice Spike, deal 2 damage to your opponent, draw a card. Oh man, that has to die. I don't think I can die it right, kill it right now though. I don't think I can die it right now. I don't think it can die.
I raise the spine of obedience.
Nope.
Blood on the water.
Play all the creatures, and then he's gonna board wipe.
Back with you.
Have your favorite type of deck / card color so far? Has anyone tried making a living as a card game consultant? I'm sure someone could find a niche and make some money moonlighting as one. Maybe, depends on how good you'd be, or how good you are at that job. This might actually not be bad over here, especially with this heal in my hand. For the time being, we'll just attack from this side. Giving him 1 card, but I think just doing damage is going to be useful. Ooh, Prophecy, gain life. Alright. So then we'll keep doing damage. Then we'll say pass. As for favorite deck type, the Argonians. Just because I'm playing that Return to Oblivion Let's Play right now, and I'm really liking the playing an Argonian. I'm trying to build an Argonian deck. I just don't know what that looks like quite yet. Like, I'm still trying to figure out what the Argonians are even good at in this game. Okay, so we attack. Oh, we have to attack him. That's unfortunate. I want to kill these guys. I was going to attack, and then heal him, but... Can't attack there, can't attack there. Is there a reason you're focusing on damage rather than clearing the board? Basically, all have learned in my brief playing of Hearthstone is that you should always control the board. You're 100% correct. I was more just going for rush damage, and seeing how things went. Let's throw down... That's not going to kill these things. This is just start of your turn. He's going to Ice Spike me to death before I can do anything. We do that. We heal it. We do that again to kill it. And then next turn we can try and kill these things while sacrificing it. Let's throw down this thing over here, drawing a card, getting the armor. If this thing survives, that will be useful. It's a good card to buff. I think we go for the guard.
I will be your shell and keep you safe.
Yeah, now this guy would have to trade and die. And then we can attack this thing, or attack him down to 20, giving him another card, unfortunately. I left this unplayed. Probably should have just played out all my hand. Ooh, alright. me, got rid of my guard so he could attack directly. Whew, got some big plus cards. I can't, can I? No. I was going to say, if I had enough mana to play both of these equipments, I could just attack twice and win. Actually, can I still do that? What do we got here? We got 3, 3, 1. That's 6. That's 4. That's 10. I'd need plus 10. I don't have it. No, wait. No, I do. I do this twice and then attack with any one of these guys. Right? He's got no guards. He's got prophecies potentially, which could be really bad. I think that's the right move. We'll see what happens. We attack for 9. We attack for 9.
That's right. You're not the Emperor. You're the one who killed Reeve.
Prophecy. Destroy a creature. He destroys any one of those. Prophecy. Gain 5 health. Ah, it's so unfortunate. So unfortunate.
No trouble at all.
Face my blade.
We were close, though. I like that tiger. I like that tiger a lot. That was better. I definitely think the tiger helped with that whole situation. We're slowly getting more gold there as well. The other daily quest I think we have open to us is the defeat this game, or defeat this act. Which, once we get both of these other daily quests done, we'll be able to buy yet another booster. So close, chat. So close, and yet so far. We'll get it. We'll figure it out. That may be the rest of the stream, but we'll figure it out. Choices. I like the mana advantage. Let's keep it. Let's see what happens. Pass. Just a few sacrifices. That's what I was afraid of with the prophecy. That's why I was hoping if I could get him. You know what probably would have been better? You know what would have been the better choice? To hit him with one of the 3, so only one of the prophecies would have went up. Which, oh no, if he had drawn the destroy a creature card, he would have destroyed my tiger, and then I wouldn't have had the damage to win that way either. But basically, I needed to make sure that I need to skip like the last 2 or 3 runes. The prophecy is really neat. I like it. I like it a lot. Hey Tolly, I've never seen this game. First time watching someone play this game. It's if you've played Hearthstone or heard of Hearthstone, it's similar. It's a similar style game.
The watch.
Let's put this over here
mine.
and then pass. But it's using the theme of Skyrim and Oblivion, the Elder Scrolls series. Let's do Tree Minder over here, I guess. Like, just try and get the guard up. And I just wanted to increase my my mana, because if I can play both of these tree guards, I'm going to be in a better spot than he is. He places that over there. I can't attack it directly, which is unfortunate. I mean, this is just at start of turn, isn't it? Wow, so terrible. We could throw this down on that so that we can attack it next turn, but we don't need to attack it this turn. So let's just throw down another Tree Minder and get more Magicka. And then we don't need to put the dagger down, so we're just... Oh, I could have attacked for 1. I should have... This is another game where I'm going to lose by 1. It's the worst feeling. It's the worst feeling. Shouldn't be letting damage like that slide. Oh, we have our snowy cat, people. We have the snow cat. The snow cat. The Daedric dagger on that guard is one nice combo in your deck. Yeah, I really like it. So what characters do they have? They don't really like, basically they just have races. It's like I'm an Argonian. That's what I am. But then all that really affects is like what you get when you level up. There's a chance you might get an Argonian card. Snowcat is love. Snowcat is life. I'm actually considering crafting another Snowcat. Like in my equipment-based deck, it's pretty powerful. If you let it live, I could probably do upwards to like even this, like throwing this or that. Like there's a lot of things I can do with a Snowcat. There's an extra attack a turn is pretty powerful in my deck. We're gonna throw down this, I guess, because I want more Magicka. I want to kill these creatures as well, but I think what we'll do is we'll just kill this way, because now we'll just trade for one. And then we still have the dagger left over, which we're not going to use yet. Might be useful on the saber cat. He drops the ward, okay. I want to throw regeneration on this guy, but it's not going to matter. He's not going to be able to survive that nonsense. So we're going to throw the cat over here and get ready with this strategy. And then we're going to get ready with the Dune Rogue over here, potentially to clean up this 7-5 after the ward's gone.
Do not test this one. You will lose.
And then we could throw the Daedric Dagger on him now, so that next turn we can kill him with a 4-2. Yeah, I like that. Oh, it maybe gives too much away. It's only 2 mana. Because then he might know that's coming and then kill this preemptively. 5-3 breakthrough. Okay. Also, it now gives me other options, because now instead I can play this here, blocking it. I can put the Daedric Dagger on this guy and then attack him. And then next turn it'll regenerate unless he can kill it. And then we can put the armor on this thing and attack for, you know what? Probably not worth attacking with all the damage yet, because he has that card that can do a ton of damage to me. Like, he can kill a creature for 10, so we probably don't want to do anything. Snow Saber Cat is the first creature I built a deck around. That and a pit line where you use as beat sticks, put the dagger on the old gate ward. Is this game free or not? How much does it cost? It is free. You can just go to Steam and download it. It has like a bunch of purchase options, but at base rate it's free. We're going to attack for 3. We're going to attack for 3. I'm not going to put cards on it because I'm hoping if I don't put cards on it, it will be less valuable for him to attack. And then we're going to pass. Obviously game 5. Trade there because he has to. Place down another 7-5 ward. Okay. Okay, we've got 11, so we can pretty much play down everything. I want to get rid of this ward effect, so one of the ways I can do that is I could buff this guy or this guy so that they could tank the damage. Probably makes sense to tank him. No. I don't like any of these options. He's going to attack, break the ward, but end up killing this guy without getting hit by lethal, which is unfortunate. I invest another 3/3 into him, then I attack. I think we buff this guy now. Hit. 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 Protect.
My sword hand itches.
Let's see how this goes. He gains life. He deals 7. Yeah, that's... As soon as I made it that powerful, he's just like, and I kill it. That's why I was waiting to see if maybe I could get the Saber Cat buff like that later game and just be like, okay, and go for the win. I think we attack into this. Last graph, draw a card. Prophecy. We can drop a tree minder, but it has breakthrough, so that's not super useful. So we deal 3 damage. He's still got so many cards in his hand. Oh, did I just deal 3 to... Well, that's really unfortunate.
No trouble at all.
Apparently I can deal 3 to myself. That's not what I wanted to do.
Elements, I summon thee.
Yeah, it's gonna be game. It's gonna be game. Prophecy.
If I fall,
Drop.
the Hist will reclaim me.
Draw a card.
Here.
His speaker. Okay. Drop the his speaker.
I draw power from
Kill
the
that.
trees.
Drop this, making them weaker. Attack
No
the 3.
trouble at all.
Prophecy. Gain health.
I am the emptiness at the center of your hope.
Man, this guy. Prophecy.
If I
I'll kill that
fall,
next turn.
the Hist will reclaim me.
5/5 guard. Trade that.
trouble at all.
Oh, no, I can't because he has guard. Kill that. Drop this here.
But we all return.
And then
No
just do
trouble
damage.
at all.
I can't because he has guard. Pass turn. I'm not going to trade my things into his stuff. The Hiss Mage has been no show so far. I feel like in general the Hiss Mage aren't really doing what I want.
To the mud we all return. My scales
Still, we lose. We lose. I like that you still get experience for losing. That's at least nice. Defeated. Experience gained. Actions played. Alright, edit. So what are we feeling? I feel like Hiss Mage isn't doing anything. Like, sorry, the Hiss Speaker. I feel like this isn't... Like, while it's in play, I get 1 extra mana, but it's only a 2/2 for 2 mana, and oftentimes it just gets traded. So that, I have better ways of getting that +1. Do you compete online? There is online PvP matches. I've only done 1 off camera before. It didn't go too badly, but I haven't tried anymore. So I'm going to drop these 3 Hiss Speakers because I don't feel like they're doing work. I also feel like this guy isn't necessarily doing work, but let's take things 1 step at a time. So if we were going to drop him, what could we pick up instead? Let's sort by rarity. What do we have for epics? Last Grasp, deal damage for 3 instead of 2. That's a little better. Don't have many curses. That guy hasn't been upgraded yet. We could put in Destroy a Wounded, but I feel like that's not even helping that much. This guy here, how much would I need? I'd need 400. So I'd need to drop a lot of... I need to sacrifice a lot of cards. What can I... No, sorry. Don't put him in for 3. Where'd he go? What could he get converted for? I could get +100, so I'd need to trash 4 of my epics to get another cat. I don't feel like that's too hard. Again, no, sorry, I keep putting these guys in. I don't use this. I don't use curse cards. We're gonna trash it. Can we show all sets? I can't. Only cat deck coming. What does this upgrade into? This... Oh, it becomes a 4/2 Prophecy Drain. 26. I'll hang on to it for now. What about legendary cards? Do I have any legendary cards I don't want? Why am I not using you again? I guess because it's so expensive. Rare cards. There's a lot of rare cards. Alright, let's go back to epics. So let's see the epics in purple. You can be upgraded. You will eventually be a +2/+2 if your opponent has more cards in hand. I know there's tabs on the top left, but I want to see the other colors, which it doesn't look like you can do that in deck mode. This might be useful at some point once it gets upgraded. And that might be useful once it gets upgraded. Okay, you can grind practice matches as well to get more crystals. I'm gonna hit done. No. Okay, I'm gonna... Okay, I left anyways. So we're gonna go out of here. We're gonna go back. We're gonna go to our collection and we're gonna look at all of the cards that we have. Specifically blue, I don't think I have any interest in using, so I'm gonna look at what I've gotten for blue cards. And then a lot of new. Let's go rarity. Epic. We've only gotten one. After his ward is create a 5/5 guard. Yeah, let's trash that. Yep. 100 gems. Okay. And then let's change to legendary. There are no blue legendaries. We have this guy though. What would I get for dropping this guy? Oh, can you not destroy legendary cards? Oh, maybe you can't destroy legendaries. You can only break down epics, maybe. What do we got for epics in here? We got this guy, who's just a 2 for a 4/1. Upgrades at level 48. Yeah, I don't... Wait, why can't I not break this down? Oh, can you not break down unupgraded cards? That's interesting. That's cool. Let's get rid of this guy. Soul Trap. Okay, and now we go back into our Black Smuggler's deck. And then we will go to greens, epic, cats, soul summon. Cats. Excellent. Then we put another cat in here. Now, let's go back to all rarities. Is there anything else here? If you have more health than your opponent, the next card you play costs 6 less. That's not super ideal. This ransack could be good. Let's put another ransack in here. I do like this card. I do like card draw right now. I feel like more card draw could be good for my deck. Not ideal at all. You'll never have more health than your opponent. Not for this match that we're trying to win right now anyways. And I might be customizing a little bit. Swift Strike may actually be useful again now that we have like this weird crazy, like I'm gonna buff a cat and then like all out attack with my cat. So we're gonna put that in there and we're gonna drop... I kinda wanna drop these foot soldiers for now. They're not even upgradable, right? It's just 2 for a 3/2. I mean, you do need some like basic attackers though. I do like Tree Minders. Just a strong card. Oh no, not my Hiss Mage. That's not what I wanted to do. That's another 400. Okay. Okay. I'm going to take out one card and then we're going to go for another match because I don't want to spend all day in here. Stick to the crafting 3 copies of white and blue cards. The cost the least when you break down cards. You had the right idea when you were talking about reliability. I'm surprised how fast you're getting it. Well, I've played a lot of card games over the years. Like, I've played Magic and I've played Yu-Gi-Oh! I understand how to make a good, reliable card deck. I just haven't played Hearthstone. But this is just, like, Hearthstone just seems like a simpler version with more use. Like, Hearthstone allows, and this type of game allows you to do more things that regular card games can't because everything's digital and it's easier to keep track of ongoing bonuses and have more crazy combos and draws and stuff happening. But overall, this isn't... It's simpler. It's a little bit simpler. But I understand the basics of min-maxing cards to make sure you get a reliable deck. I'm no pro player, but I understand card games. I feel like for this game, I almost need a backing for chat. But then I'd be hiding part of the game. I don't know. We'll figure it out at some point. I don't like this guy. He'll eventually become something cool, but for now, he's going away. Okay. Let's try this deck. Let's see how this plays. See if we can get an idea of how, if this is better or worse. How are we doing on time? Oh, we're only been going for an hour and 10. It didn't take long to get through those last 2 matches. It's just this one we're stuck on. And technically, there's an epilogue? Okay. The real question here is, after I beat this fight, am I going to get the Dark Brotherhood DLC for $27 and play through that content? I kind of feel like I want to, but I'm not sure yet. I'm still debating. No to that, and no to that, but I do like this 0-5, he's handy. Ooh, alright, would have preferred to draw those as prophecies, but still, that's not bad. Okay, we'll drop... Here, we'll do the 1 first, because I want to potentially be able to attack with it. Let's drop the 3-2 here and potentially get it buffed up with a couple turns. We'll attack for 1. We need to do as much damage as possible because he has those gain cards. Okay, he drops that over there. In response to that, I think we drop the attack for 3, attack for 1, giving him a card, but that's just an unfortunate side effect. Also, Swift Strike with this guy would probably be pretty good. Probably gonna wanna... Let's drop the Steward ally over here and hope for a guard. We don't get it, but it's still a 3-3 versus a 2-2 next turn. Just chooses to attack me directly. Okay. Attack for 6. Put him at 19. Swift Strike, make him... He'd be a 9 at that point. Attack again for 9. Putting him down to 7. Attack for 4. Putting him down to 3. Ransack next turn, win. Does that seem right? I think that seems right. Yeah, let's give this a try. Attack here. Becomes a 9-2. He doesn't get a prophecy. We Swift Strike that guy. So your streams automatically upload once you finish, correct? Yes, they do. So this will be up right after.
That's right. You're not the Emperor. You're the one who killed Reeve.
Prophecy. Destroy a creature. Wrong move.
I'll take you.
Oh, I was off on my math a little bit.
Face my
We're not going to get
blade.
him. Not this turn. But we have him pretty close now.
If I
Drop another one
fall,
over here.
the Hist will reclaim me.
Maybe should have waited another turn. His hand's full. I didn't even know there was a max hand size. I guess it's 10. Oh, there's +3. That could give us the game. We drop that here, attack for 6. He's out of mana. Yep, that's that. We give this guy +3. And we attack for 6. Hey, look at that. We just need another cat. Actually, it was Swift Strike. Swift Strike was the card we were missing in this combo deck. Completed Act 3. Get 40 gold. Deck building. It's a thing. I'm going to turn chat off for this.
And so, the city was saved. The people hailed the Emperor as a hero, little suspecting who their true savior was. The forgotten hero quietly left the city, little realizing that even greater adventures were yet to come. But that is a story for another evening.
How is this supposed to help us? Our war chief is dying. We need more than stories. We need...
What you need is hope. I saw your war chief fight today in that ferocious mask of hers. As I think of it, it could have been anyone out there. It could have been...
me.
Let's you and I pay our respects at the command tent. I have the strangest feeling that the war chief is about to make a miraculous recovery.
Titles earned. Games rewarded. Act 3 complete. I wish there was more. I wish there was more. The city was saved after about 10 alternate universe cities were fell. It was like 4. It was like 4 attempts. City saver. Okay. Whoo, 250 gems. Go buy all the cards now. Arm your forces. A red-blue deck, so no cards new that I want. Ooh, a pack. A pack. And a booster pack. Alright. And a solo arena complete. Oh, that's a new daily quest we have. Okay. We have buy, we have replay. But wait, wasn't there an epilogue? Oh, the epilogue is the cutscene. Okay. Cool. So that's all of that content. So I could buy the Fall of the Brotherhood DLC for $27, which would be another 3 acts. For the, I feel like it's another 25 chapters, right? Which is basically 25 more scenarios. Now, that's about the same as what we just played through for the main story, and the main story only took us like, what was it, like really an hour and a half, 3 hours, basically. No, 5 hours. It was 5 hours to get through this. So that being said, though, some of these early ones, like chapter 1, was all tutorial for the most part. So I don't know, maybe it would be closer to like, I don't know, you know, it doesn't matter how long it takes. It doesn't matter the time it takes to play this stuff. It's a question of whether or not I want to play more story for $27. And I probably do. But for today, I'm not going to buy that on camera because it's too much work and I'd have to like turn the game off and stuff, and turn off the stream for a little bit. So maybe next time we'll come back and do some Dark Brotherhood. The other thing is somewhere around here. Here. Right here. My brother got me a Steam $50 gift card for Christmas, which was obviously Christmas was several months ago, or I guess 5 months ago, and I have not used that. So I have $50 in Steam bucks, which I could just use to buy that. So maybe I'll just do that. I want to play more of this game. I'm just trying to find just ways of justifying it to myself. Summon +1/+0 for each enemy in the enemy lane. That's actually for a 2/3. That's neat. I like that. I actually like that a lot. That's our epic. When you summon a creature that costs 2 or less, summon a copy of that creature in the other lane. That's neat. And another daring cut purse. Let's throw down another pack on the pile. Nothing out of that last one that really stood out to me. Another dagger. Ooh. +1/+1 for each other friendly purple creature. For 4? That could be worth it playing with. Oh, summer sale soon for that $50. That's a good point too. I don't think you'd ever mentioned your brother before. Pretty impressed to get this far without even saying anything about that, lol. Yeah, it was a bit of a slip of the tongue, but regardless, it's... Yeah, it is what it is. Breakthrough. Summon a 0/4. Blue. An enraged mud crab. I am a 2/1. I will destroy you. A 1/1 lethal. A deadly drugger. Drogger? Thanks for watching Final Flames. So nothing super standout there. It wants me to try the solo arena, which, I mean, that's a choice we can make. Is there a way to see new cards only? That's the other thing that's probably worth noting is the Dark Brotherhood stuff. I don't think I can get outside of the Dark Brotherhood expansion. So yeah, you know what? Here's the thing: is are the cards we're gonna get from Dark Brotherhood worth potentially spending that money on too? Because that's also part of what we're gonna be getting out of that money. We're gonna get Summon and Last Grasp. Draw a card, reduce its cost by 2. That's an 8. It's a neat card. It's neat. Sanctuary Pet, destroy any creature. Summon Shackle an enemy creature in this lane. Potentially. Because can I even craft these? Okay, no, I can't even craft them not without the Dark Brotherhood. So that's part. It's not just the content I'm paying for, it's also paying for these cards for that $27. Or $27.99 or whatever it ends up being. Prophecy, put a completed contract in your hand. Complete a contract, gain 1 magicka this turn. 0 cost action. Ooh, interesting. Nord, completed contract. Friendly lethal creatures have... I do have a lot of lethal in my deck right now, so that could be interesting. Put a completed contract. So that would also help with the magicka gain. Friendly pilfer abilities also slay abilities. Are also slay abilities. Oh, interesting. Move all friendly creatures. It's kind of crazy. When a friendly creature slays, it receives its reward an extra time. Not super great for me. Let's look at the purples. Oh, we got some Argonians. We've got a +1/+1 slay. It's neat. We've got a guard. When your opponent draws a prophecy from a rune being destroyed, draw a card. Interesting. Summon a creature from your discard pile on slay. Little girl. At the start of your turn, little girl changes into a 5/5 ageless vampire with drain. I don't protect the little girl. I have a lot of guard cards. That could be interesting if we got that. Lethal. Draw 2 cards for slay. Draw 2 cards, and he can attack friendly creatures. Oh, killing my own creatures to draw cards. Fascinating. Can attack the turn it's played. Oh, it's describing charge. At the start of your turn, summon the highest cost creature from your discard pile and give a charge. At the end of the turn, put it at the bottom of your deck. Your opponent cards cost 1 more. Well, okay. And then under neutral. Okay. Okay, there's some choices there. There's some choices. So for cards alone, I think there's some stuff from Dark Brotherhood that we might want to get. There's at least some value from the cards that we might gain from that. Let's show all cards. I also want to just do a quick search of Argonians. And just see all the Argonian cards. Because I imagine they probably combo, right? Did I spell it wrong? I'm sorry, game. Is this showing all of them? Soul Trap all your extras. Oh, I may have more than... You can only have 3 in a deck, so Soul Trap extras is if you have 4 cards of something, Soul Trap those extras. By Soul Trapping all your extra cards, you'll gain the following amount of Soul Gems. Sure, why not? Really, I feel like there should be more Argonians in this, but oh, maybe this is only the green ones. For purple... We have this guy. Oh, we haven't seen this. At the start of your turn, heal another random creature. Random? Yeah. We have that Dark Brotherhood one. We've got this one. Ooh, this is a legendary. At the end of your turn, summon a 1/1 Argonian recruit. If you have 7 or more Magicka, summon a 3/3 Argonian veteran. That's pretty cool. And the Shadow Priest. And then for multi, we have another one here, which is green blue or green purple, which is silence and shackle all enemies in this lane. Whew, that would cost 1,200 to create. All right. There's nothing there that I really want to craft too much. I don't think there's much that I want to change with this deck right this second. The only thing I feel like I might want to do is put more item cards in here. Just really quickly check to see if there was any other interesting item cards we've picked up. That's not super useful. We've got another lethal +1/+1. Probably want to put a third one of those in there. We've got this and we've got that. Well, I'm going to put the armor back in. No, well, yeah, we're going to put the armor back in because I feel like our kill strategy now is drop armor or the Dwarven armaments on the Saber Cat potentially to win the game, because that can do a lot of damage. And then we're going to drop for something around the same cost, which is a 4 cost. We're going to drop the Cliff Racer for 5 because essentially putting +3/+3 is close to putting a 4/4 down. Not exactly, but it's close. All right. Now, what do we do? I guess we hit play a casual game and see what happens. Let's do this. Let's play some people. Let's play some people. We're playing a Forgotten Hero. He plays first. We draw. We're going to drop the Priest. I do like both of these guards, so we'll hold on to those. One drain. It's unfortunate. I think we pop this early and we drop our 0/5 guard and then go. He still has drain, so I think he's still going to heal off of this, but at least he's not doing damage to me. There's the cat. I don't want to waste this Magicka ring so early. We'll just drop the fighter over here. I feel like having this plus Magicka on the right turn can be really valuable, and right now dropping like a stalwart ally isn't the biggest deal. What does this do? If your opponent does not damage you on their turn, sacrifice this and summon a Moon Priest in each lane. Gross. Steal damage then. Let's drop this here.
I will be your shell.
And we get the 3/5 guard. And then we pass. I might play some people after, but the thing that I'm unsure about is in challenging people directly if I'm still going to get level up experience, which is something that worth trying. Okay, he heals there. Come on, +1 lethal. That's not what I wanted. I wanted one of my equipment cards, but the game did not give it to me. No gives. I could play my snow leopard. It's not super helpful. I feel like we kill this creature. So I'm tired of him gaining health. We attack my opponent so that this ability doesn't go off. I think we drop the tree minder because we're playing for the long game. We drop him over here. Then we say go. Then we say go. I've got 3 to his 5. I feel like he's in a better position than me. 3/3, and he gets the lethal, making it a 4/4. Ooh, give a creature minus. That's unfortunate. Well, it's not really a whole heck of a lot we can do versus this, because that's going to kill this, and he's going to start attacking for 5. So I think we play on the other side. I think we drop the cat, and we try and start doing some damage on this side. Make him have to make some plays. Otherwise, I'm going to start doing a fair amount of damage. Now, this is all assuming that, I don't know, I could have ransacked killed this to try and reduce some of the damage I'm going to be taking in here soon, but I don't know. I feel like going for the cat and starting to put some pressure on this side is going to be useful. He's playing yellow-green, so he's not going to have a lot of
the forest is ours.
ways. Why would you not do 5 damage instead of 4? Unless you don't want me drawing a card? Ooh, that's unfortunate for me. Yes, we do Hidden Fields into this creature so that it can attack there next turn. And then we attack for 2, we attack for 2, we attack for 4, and we attack for 4. Which might have been giving him too many rune cards.
My strength and my courage.
But we'll see what happens. Deal 3 damage. Yeah, that's the right move.
Teach you to mess with me.
Do not stand in this one's way.
I think he's got this.
The forest is
I'm gonna get the draw. I need a good prophecy card, and I'm not seeing it coming out here. Nope. Nope. And that's not what I needed. Alright. Well, I think he wins? I do like my cat strats. I really do. We kill this, we attack for 4, we attack for 4, we're still nowhere near killing him. We need to stop what's happening over here. Best chance at that is going to be dropping this, probably. No. It's going to be guarding, so I want to block as much damage for the next few turns as possible, so we drop this here, and we drop this here. And we can pop this and put regeneration on one of these guys, but it's not going to be super useful. I'm taking too long. We attack here. We attack here. We attack here. So we pass. He kills, he kills, he kills.
My sword hand itches. This one offers something tasty.
I feel like he's just playing a really good deck.
They make it too easy.
The forest is ours. Bark and burn.
Do not stand in this one.
I don't have a lot of great removal cards. He's gaining so much health from so much of this. Yeah. Cat strats didn't work out this time, folks. We can do that. Gives us a little bit of time. Pop this. Regeneration isn't going to help versus lethal. Even if the games you lose, we all know you won because cat strats always win deep inside. Cat strats! Let's do... I guess I could make even a cat deck with like the Khajiit and the the Snow Saber. Cat attack. Cat attack.
Blood on the waters.
If he wants to take out my tiger, I'll force him to do it. Blood on the water. Alright, and then he can kill me in a variety of different ways. Namely that one. Attacks for 11. And he 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 attacks for 12.
Stand in this one's way.
Oh, it's hard. That was a hard one. I do like the way this deck's performing. I just feel like maybe I should have went for the left lane a little harder instead of trying to race him on the right. Should have time for a couple more. I don't know. Do I want to come back at 8:30 and do another stream? Do I want to do another 2-day stream? I've been doing that on Saturday and Sundays, but I don't know. I'm feeling pretty exhausted. I should stop and relax after. So I'm going to go for probably another 20 minutes or so, and then we'll call this a stream. But, man, once I get streaming, it's tempting to just be like, I'm just going to go. I'm going to go as long as I can. I'm just going to keep streaming. But I should take time and rest. It's been a busy couple days for me. Nope and nope. That might be useful. At least in 2 turns I'll be able to do something. Ah, that's nice. I like that. Okay. Yeah, we can work with this. Oh, we only drew 1 card. 24-hour stream incoming. No. 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 I don't think I need to play anything first turn if he didn't. If he's not forcing my hand, I don't see any reason to go for it. Still not playing anything. All right. I think we drop a 2. Or 1-2 and draw a card. Ooh. We get our High Mage. Or the Thorn Hiss Mage. Okay.
My sword hand itches.
Well, he put down that over there. I feel like I could block with my guy. Probably better to even block with this one if I can get the guard. Ooh, we get the guard. Excellent. Then we say go. I kind of wanted to play the Tree Minder for that mana acceleration, but I feel like this is a better play. Ooh.
Let's shed some
Summon,
light
put a
on
firebolt in
the
your hand
problem.
if your top card of your deck is blue. And it looks like he got it. 3/3 over there, huh? Okay, we attack here, killing that. We drop a Tree Minder here to block 3 damage, and we attack for 1. And then we pass the turn. I could have popped the ring and put the Daedric Dagger on him to kill with lethal, but I feel like we've got other ways of dealing with that in the near future.
They'll never outsmart me.
It's a 4/4. Okay, and he did not attack. That actually works out great, because now we drop the dagger on him, and we attack for 2. And then we drop Last Grasp blocker to block, and we attack for 1, and we attack for 3. And we say go. He's got a lot of cards in hand, though. I think he's just waiting it out until he can gain advantage. Yeah, he's got options, like he's trying to decide which one he wants to do.
Your destruction is at hand.
A whole bunch of effects are flying off. I have no idea what just happened. So he did 2 damage to that, then he played this, or he attacked and killed. Then he dealt 3 damage to a random creature, which it was itself sacrifice a creature, or last damage, deal 3. He sacrificed it to create 3 2/2s. He dealt 3 damage, and then he killed a wounded creature. Okay. Whew. Do we drop this here and then shield it?
The hist provides.
That seems not very effective. He's going to kill it otherwise. This at least lets it live for another turn, but he's probably got things to deal with that. We're out of mana, so we say go. He's going to attack for with the 3/2 here, which is going to give us another card, which is nice. An answer for my 5 and 7 guard.
Honor and praise.
Top card of your deck is an action, draw it, otherwise put it on the bottom. Okay. He trades there. Kill a wounded creature, and then he attacks for 6. That's unfortunate. This is the problem with putting an equipment on the same card, on a card as you play it, is if he can kill it, it's way more effective. We will drop this here. If you want to trade that, you can trade that. It was a free card. Is that what you want? Yeah, I'm fine with that. I have no issues with that trade. Because I'm going to place this over here, killing off your creatures. And even with 1 more mana, I couldn't do anything, so we'll say go. He deals 4 damage, killing that. He attacks me with a 2/1. Is that what you want?
My friend would like to say hello.
No, he puts a 1/1 down, drawing a random card. Then he drops, deal 2 damage, draw a card. Okay. Attacks for 2. I draw another one of those. Okay. Got a couple of these 5/3s. They don't help me right this second. I could drop this again, killing off this spirit. Then I have 3. I can drop this for 2. And then say go. I could have also clicked this and dropped one of these 4 costs. That probably would have been a better use of my mana, rather than putting down this 2/2. He's going to kill that. It's better than using it on one of these guys. Shackle a creature and deal 1 damage. Ooh, he plays his ward. That's unfortunate. There's his big creatures. There's my big creature, but I haven't found any of my equipment cards yet. So we drop our... none of this works. None of it works. We drop. We drop. We click. We drop.
My claws are sharp and thirsty.
We say go. Board wipe. Attack for 7. What do you want to do? What do you want to do? Oh, he chooses to attack. Trading there, making it so that if I trade into his guard... Oh, he gives it ward again. Okay. I think that's right choice here. Letting it survive and getting regeneration. Like so. Then we place Sabercat over here. And now this thing is technically... What is it total? I guess it's normally a 6. So it would be a 6/6 at this point with regeneration. I don't feel like I need to use healing hands on it. We'll attack for 5. Cat strats are alive, folks. Cat strats are alive. I kind of almost want him to hit me for 7. Because then I'll get to draw at least one card. Maybe it's one of my equipments. We'll attack for 5. This is going to give him a card. Which is going to be a prophecy. He's deciding whether or not he wants to use it. He will deal 4 damage to that. That's unfortunate.
Do not vex
if I had have used healing hands, he would have been fine. And then we say go. So he's going to attack for 7. I'm going to get the card I wanted, just not necessarily the way I wanted it. If I draw my +5/+5... Ooh, wrong choice, friend. Prophecy. Deal 3 damage. So I attack with this for 3. I think I do damage to him directly, because 3 and 3 is 6, 7. I think direct damage. I don't care about getting rid of his ward, because I have to play I have to play creatures to kill it. Yeah, he should have shackled this. It's more damage. He may not realize that yet, though. We'll drop this. That could potentially poke and get rid of the ward. Whoo, we get Goldbrand. Goldbrand's cool. We'll drop Goldbrand. We'll poke and get rid of the ward. Then next turn we attack for 1. Goldbrand again in order to kill. Now over here we're going to attack for 1. And we're going to attack for 3. And then do we attack for 3 again? Or do we wait until next turn and attack for... No, we don't give him any more cards than we have to. We could attack again and done 9, but instead I'm going to attack for 5, and then attack for 6, and then attack for 1 and kill. That's the hope, unless he plays something to heal. I don't want... Also, he may not be aware of cat strats if he hasn't read the card. Maybe he has read the card. Maybe I should have done as much damage as possible. I'm just really afraid of runes. If you play it in action, it gets +1/+1. Move a card. Oh, okay. So he's going to choose to kill my cat, is he?
Sword hand itches.
I mean, that's the right call on his part. Yeah, no, that's good. It's a smart play.
The valor of Nerevar is with me.
Well, we got Goldbrand, and oh, choices have just become available. Okay, well, I don't feel like it's worth healing him. We can Goldbrand this to kill. Dealing 4 damage to that creature. That seems alright. Then we attack probably with our 5 versus him to deal direct damage. Try and go for the win. Or we just do this, because that'll still be alive afterwards. Then we Goldbrand this so nothing has to die. And then we attack for 5. And then 1 more.
Shadow.
And this has charge, so we can play it next turn. I mean, look at our mana, we're fine. And then I'm a little afraid of healing. I'm going to save it. I'm going to save it. We're going to keep the +1/+1. Maybe it'll be the difference in winning. He's drawn a couple cards now. Deal 2, draw a card. Okay. He gets +1/+1 on this. He can now kill my lethal. Deal 3 damage, gain 3. Okay, okay. It's less than ideal. Shackle. Okay. Attack for 5. Getting my prophecy. We'll drop that there and kill this 5/5 next turn. Or we drop our charge lethal. Deals 4 damage to it. I mean, that also works. We can't deal the damage. This deals 6. We just do that. Then we attack for 1. We drop this. We drop this. And then we heal. Guess why not? Say go. You've got 1 card, friend. 1 card to win them all.
I concede to your promise.
Not even gonna let me do fatal damage. Alright. Ooh, battle victories. Neato, neato. Gain magic power. Okay, okay. Got another daily quest done. That means we now have 100 gold. So we're gonna go into our card packs and buy one. We're gonna buy a card pack. Okay, okay. We're gonna toss this here. Ooh. Summon, give a creature +1/+1. 3 mana for a 2/3 with that ability. Not really feeling it. If Murkwater Butcher is in your hand during your first turn, reduce his cost by 1. So he could potentially be a 2 for 3/2. Yeah, it doesn't really fit my style, and that's a yellow. I mean, it's blue, so I might break it down at some point. Alright. I've got 9 minutes. Can I get through one more game in 9 minutes? I don't think I can, but let's find out. No, I should stop the stream. I should stop the stream. The right choice is to stop the stream so that the archive doesn't get weird. I think we hit play though. Worst case, we concede. Nine-minute game, you got cat strats? Cat strats. I didn't draw much of my equipment that game though, which was somewhat unfortunate. Furbar, the founder. Oh, he's a founder. Oh man, he's gonna be real good. Okay, this should be a quick game. We get rid of the Hiss Mage for now. We get rid of that for now. We keep our guard draw card. We get our old gate. That's good. Okay, and then we pass turn. Old Gate Ward. My turn. He passes as well. All right, we got Gold Brand. No way to play it for a while, but we'll drop our Gate Warden on this side and then say go.
Shall we
7
begin?
minutes. Ooh, playing that early, are we? All right. We can give it +3/+3 and then just attack him a bunch. Oh, we don't have the mana for it yet. All right, we drop this here. It's our guard. And then we say go. Next turn, though, we could drop it on this because it has regeneration by default. So that would make it a 3/8 that we can attack with. It's not bad.
I do love a good fight.
Oh.
There's more to come.
Was that I draw a card? Oh, no, that was my last graph going off. Last gasp going off. We drop this here? No, because he just attacks with both of those and kills it. Choices. Do we start our offensive on this side? It's probably a terrible idea, because this is just going to keep getting bigger. But at 7, we kill it. No, because it's going to keep getting bigger. Drop this here.
Claws are sharp and thirsty.
And then say go. Probably try and kill this next turn and get +1 magicka by doing so. Is kind of my end game because I've got some high mana cards. If I can go Gold Brand down and start cycling through it, that should help a lot. Unless he silences. In which case, this is just a useless card.
There's more to come.
Give a creature makes an attack. Tree minder?
The waters of life.
Do not
Attack
vex
for
me.
1. Pass turn? I don't like this. I don't like it. Maybe I should have dropped another gate over here. Maybe that would have been a better move. Don't like it. I don't like it one bit. I fear this thing. I fear it.
What are your intentions?
There's more to come. Come dance with death.
Okay. I want my draw. No, not that draw. I want a different card. Can I go again? I want a different card. Just not seeing it. Just not seeing it. I think we gold brand. Activate gold brand, killing this creature. Say go. I'm gonna take a ton of damage here, but I might be able to recover in the long game. Except I don't want this to be a long. Sacrifice a creature. Okay, that's probably another crazy epic like thing.
Vex me.
No, it's not. Sacrifice a creature. Summon a creature from your deck that costs 1, and sacrifice it. Okay. Okay. Double armor this thing and then kill? I don't think that sounds right. Gold brand this 1/1 so he deals 3 damage to this creature. Oh, he dealt 3 to me. I was hoping he'd deal that. Okay. Drop this here. Drop this here.
The power of the hist fills me.
Drop this here.
The watch is mine.
So go. I got all my equipments.
We'll stand together.
Do not vex me.
That's unfortunate. It's highly unfortunate. Let's drop the tree minder here.
The waters of life.
It's a 2/1.
Bark and burn.
Do not like. I do not like.
Fall back or die.
At your service.
Bark and burn. You won't even see me coming.
Blood on the waters.
That was the wrong choice. By playing that, he can now attack with this and then attack here. That's unfortunate. I shouldn't have played this here. I should have played it over here and reinforced the left side.
Vex me.
Yeah, we're about to go over time. This stream is going to be a little messed up. That's unfortunate. I may make it private until then.
I move as a shadow.
Oh, he sacrificed it. Weird.
I am the Queen Mother. Attend me.
Is he just going for the kill? Well, I can't go for the kill, sadly. So we put this down
My
here.
sword hand itches.
We gold brand her to death, I feel. Because we can't attack her directly. Hiss mage.
Fall back or die. Bark and burn. You won't even see me coming. What have we here?
Okay. And we heal. And we say go. I think we've got this.
Go, then. My time is precious.
Ooh, draw a card, reduce its cost. That's unfortunate. I think he was waiting for my last to go, my gold brand to go before doing that.
Feel my sting.
This is 3. That's 6. We kill. We kill next turn with Swift Strike and Dwarven Armaments.
They cannot hope to outwit me.
Yeah. Yeah, we win next turn. So close. We were so close to being within that time limit. So we go here, we give this +5/+5. We attack for 11. We Swift Strike, and then we attack for 11. So we did it in about 10 minutes. Still quicker than we've done in the past. Cat strats. This deck does look bad for a while until you get to a certain level, and then all of a sudden it's just like, oh, this is already? Until you get to late game, and then this deck really comes into its own. Okay, so we get this 4/4 with +4/4 Pilfer. That actually might be good for my deck. It's a big creature, but it like with all of my guard cards, that might actually come in handy. We get a thing, we get another 100, which we could spend on another pack. Get a Fiery Imp, which not really useful. Then we get 15 gold. Alright, so win 3 games and you get that, I assume? Something similar to that anyways. That's cool. Throw a pack down. Open, open, open. Ooh, no. Not useful. Not useful. I have 2 of these now. That makes this more interesting to put in. I do like having all these lethal cards. I do like my lethal cards. They are fun. So if I wanted to, my deck could be modified slightly to instead be 2 of these and maybe take out 2 of the cut purses or 2 of the footpad guys, because these are mostly just trades, but they are 3 damage. Like, they're actually pretty strong damage if left alone. It's hard to say. I feel like they could have a place in my deck. Just strong lethal cards. In some regards, I almost feel like I'd rather get rid of the... No, the Viper is really powerful late game to drop and just basically kill something. We'll figure it out next time. We do have enough for 1 more pack. I don't know what else I could be using gold for. I mean, I could save up 1,000 gold and buy the Dark Brotherhood booster thing. Or sorry, ooh, event tickets. Not here. Not in the store. Well, I guess I could have gotten to the store there from the stories, but I can buy only Act 1 for 1,000, which I'm not sure if that makes this cheaper, but I don't know. I feel like if I'm going to buy that, I'm just going to buy it with money, so I'm going to keep buying packs for gold. And drop. And we get orcs get +0/+2, another one of those guys. Shield, 3rd one of those. Ooh, and another one of those. Do I have 3 of him already? Quickly check, and then we're going to call this. Yeah, we're 5 minutes over time. That's going to make the stream weird. I might make this... yeah, it's going to be weird. That's unfortunate. Where was it? Oh, I already do have 3 of these. So we have some extras that we can break down. So how does it make it weird? Basically, after you go over 2 hours, it caps it at 2 hours. And so people will see this archive starting at about 5 minutes in. So instead of starting at 00, it'll start at 5 minutes or so, now closer to 6. And then after like about a day, it'll reset and then be a 2 hour and 6 minute stream. That's how it makes it weird. So like when you watch this in the archive, it'll just be starting like at some random point where it'll be like, and so this is where I'm doing, and it'll just be like no intro or anything, which I don't like, but it is what it is. I wanted to finish that last game and see what those packs are. Just for my own sanity, I was curious. So next time we might do solo arena, although I think I am going to pick up this Brotherhood stuff, so I may try and play through some of that next time I get a chance to stream this. Probably next day will be Saturday. Saturday we'll probably try and do some Gazlo HOTS, and followed by some of this Elder Scroll Legends. Probably try and do a 4-hour day, probably from 6 p.m. to 8 o'clock PST, and then from 8:30 to 10:30 PST. So this will be a much later, this game will be later on Saturday, but for now, this is going to be Tolhi signing out. Later, guys.